for tuning in. And you love to see these games, right, Clark? Two conference rivals squaring off.
Exactly, and for the officials, I think it's a balance. They want to allow these teams to compete and play freely and at a high level, but they also want to make sure they tamp down any extracurriculars and keep that intensity under wraps.
Now Wade after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go, and the basket is good.
Gibson going to work. Fun to watch him do that. Knows he has what it takes to score from the painted area.
Thompson, a screen on Butler. LeBron kicks to Shumpert. From outside, off the mark. Ball's knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Rondo finds Wade. Rondo against Irving. Rondo passes to Wade. This one for three. Thompson with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. A drive by Shumpert. The shot by Thompson, no good. Butler passes to Wade. Double team on Wade. Back to Butler. Pass to Rondo. Thompson against Wade. Gibson setting the pick for Wade. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
D-Wade showing you his savvy at work, moving things around and opening up the floor for his teammates.
On its way from Irving for 2. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
Here's Wade. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. Cavaliers have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. James, no good.
Rough patch here. 5 straight misses to begin the game.
And they double up Butler. There's some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And that one, good.
And although not the biggest guy, you got to love how Rondo uses his body inside. Has a great touch as well around the rim.
Now here's LeBron. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. It's his first trip to the line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The first free throw is good.
Rondo is a great role player in the league. He knows he's out there to distribute the ball and provide leadership on the floor, and he does both really well.
Here's Shumpert. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And James gets it to go.
And when you work that rock down low, take shots from there. You'll shoot it at a very high clip.
Now here's Rondo. Pass to Felicio. Now Wade, funded by Shumpert. From 15 feet away, it's rebounded by Cleveland.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
That one misses.
You know, what makes Thompson so valuable is his activity on the glass, especially the offensive board. He really chases down loose balls.
Here's Felicio. Back to Wade. Pass to Gibson. It's deflected and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Excellent D from Wade.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Rondo scanning the floor. Here's Felicio. Here's Wade, covered by Irving. The shot by Wade, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 5. It's LeBron with the drive. Here's Love. Great D that time from Gibson. The Bulls have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And they double up Butler. Pass to Felicio. Back to Butler. They set the pick. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Easy to see why Butler gets so much respect for his competitiveness. I mean, he thrives at finishing through contact.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Bobby Portis is checked in for Taj Gibson. Cleveland's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And on the way from Irving for 3.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Butler kicks to Rondo. Pass to Portis. Down low. Here's Wade. He drains it from the right block.
Clearly, Wade knows how to make the most of an inside look, capitalizing on a high percentage chance there.
Love with the screen on Rondo. Here's Irving. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Well, we know the season has still only just really begun, but Clark, already some teams are off to the races with great starts.
Clearly, Kevin, I mean, we've had some hot starts for sure, but other teams shouldn't be discouraged if they've been a tad slow out of the gate. You know, there's still a ton of basketball to be played.
Now, here's Portis. And here is Butler. Pass to Felicio. Now, here's Wade. Not a lot of room. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Felicio. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And whether it's for himself or others, D-Wade is constantly making things happen.
Timeout called. Cleveland. The Cavaliers trail by 10. And here's James outside. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
All systems are on go when LeBron has the ball behind the arc.
Grant the pass to Mirotic. Back to Grant. Portis sets the pick for Wade.
Cavaliers foul. Shumpert. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Wade. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. And it goes out of bounds. The last touch by Wade.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Bulls making a switch here. Gibson's checked in. Channing Frye. Checked in for the Cavaliers. Now here's LeBron. He's defended by McDermott. There's a screen from deep. James. The rebound by Gibson.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to... yes, sir! Yes, sir! My goodness!
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Grant kicks to Wade. Gibson with a screen on LeBron. Here's Wade to the left side wing. McDermott dishes to Wade. Shot clock at 5. Over James. Gibson passes to Portis. The rebound by Anderson. The Cavaliers trail by 8. From deep, James. LeBron with another miss.
Hey, I think that green light they'd given him early should probably go red now. I mean, he needs to get some other folks involved.
Valentine's checked in for the Bulls. A switch here also for Cleveland. Liggins is checked in. 43 seconds left in the first quarter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Out left to the wing. Now here's Valentine. He's guarded closely. Clock at 4. Grant for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Floats one. And the shot goes in. That's tipped. Williams with the steal. He takes it in, and the layup falls. And now just a 4-point Bulls lead.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
With 1 on the clock. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Bulls lead by 4. And we'll get... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys? Lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Pass to Valentine. McDermott with it, defended by Jefferson. Clock at 6. Valentine kicks to Portis. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. The shot by Valentine, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 4. On the wing, Irving, defended by Portis. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, he's got outstanding balance. Kyrie Irving is so good at converting through contact. For a little guy, he's one of the best I've seen.
And in the first 5 seasons after the NBA added the three-pointer, ranked teams averaged a little over 2 attempts per game. These days, it's over 24 attempts a game.
Yeah, the number of threes taken has skyrocketed in recent years. Where it ends, that is anybody's guess.
Liggins, the pass to Love, and Love throws it down.
Although Love plays with a lot of finesse, I love seeing him throw it down like that, showing how he can still elevate with the best of them.
Back to Grant. Over Irving. No good from Grant.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And the Bulls decide to take their first time out here. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Love. LeBron comes in for Channing Frye. And it's Williams in for Irving. Grant against Williams. McDermott kicks to Valentine. Pass to Portis. Left side, Grant. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's McDermott. Bobs it up. And the rejection by James.
Love the defense from James. When he's engaged and focused, he can block some shots, folks.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Bulls making a switch here. Mirotic is checked in. Here's Portis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he knocks down the first one for the Cavaliers. Love checked in for Thompson. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Mo Williams.
Coaches love to see guys get to the line, drawing fouls. It shows he's playing the game with some aggression and passion, too.
James with it. He has 7. No, stopping LeBron there.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Bulls trail by 6. Deflects the pass. Irving from long range. It's rebounded by Portis.
It's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he struggled so mightily.
Pass to Mirotic. Now Valentine. Back to Mirotic. Now here's McDermott, covered by LeBron. Over LeBron. And another miss by Chicago.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor. Such a skilled guy to guard. Love a difficult matchup for anybody.
For Cleveland, they have come up with 3 misses and 5 attempts so far at the line. So for the Bulls, Licio's checked in, and it's Jimmy Butler in for Grant.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
And the Cavaliers with possession. They're on a 14-2 run here. And stolen by Portis. Now here's Valentine. He has yet to score, and the shot goes down.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I mean, with his combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
Butler against Irving. Now Butler. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Butler with the bucket down low.
Look, Butler will get his shot now, forcing his way inside that time.
Irving passes to LeBron. Offensive rebound. Liggins. Here's James. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5-for-11 night.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
Chicago calls timeout. Gibson's checked in for Portis. Wade comes in for Valentine. And it's Rondo in for Doug McDermott. And they double up Rondo. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Irving, and there's the drive. It's deflected.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this point. Man.
Rondo finds Gibson. Back to Rondo.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Third team foul.
Gibson passes to Felicio. Over Thompson.
And teams have nights like this when the shots that usually drop just won't go down. That's when you have to rely on your defense, and that's the only way to stay in the game.
That's where Tristan Thompson is most comfortable, right around the rim, throwing it down.
Rondo kicks to Felicio. Pass to Butler. Fires the three. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 4 assists now tonight. The Cavaliers leading by 5. They set the pick. Irving for 3. Got a piece of it. Gibson with the steal. Butler feeling out of it. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And Irving comes to help. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Four on the clock. Gibson passes to Rondo. Over Irving. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. There it is, only a second basket. He's missed 8. That's a sad 20%.
Tell you what, this is what Irving can do now. He'll leak out and then make the right read in transition.
And here's Rondo. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Shumpert against Wade. Basket, good.
Well, you see how Wade adjusts to whatever the defense throws at him? Strong finish there.
Outside Irving. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Rajon Rondo. He's made 2 of his 3 attempted tonight.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Jimmy Butler.
What a nice touch on the floater. Butler has perfected that shot, has it down to a science.
James, no good. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Cavaliers call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
A different look now for Cleveland. Channing Frye's checked in for Love. James Jones comes in for James. And Mo Williams subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Butler kicks to Rondo. Back to Butler. Pass to Felicio. Over Anderson. Felicio, no good. Outside jumper. Jones for 3. And that one is off. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Cavaliers ahead, up 4. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Hey, since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy. I'm pretty worn out.
And next up, let's take a look at the Cleveland Cavaliers, who seem pretty well matched in their game.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at James, what a contribution.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Felicio, the pass to Wade. Over Shumpert. The shot by Wade, no good. And it's Love with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They lead by 4. Got that one up quick. James has got the first basket of the second half here for the Cavs.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
Pass to Butler.
Cleveland foul. Shumpert. Third personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Gibson. Wade passes to Felicio.
Sometimes you just have to stay tough and take the contact.
For Chicago, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for Shumpert. He hits the second from the line. Here's Irving. He has 7. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Shot, high post. Felicio with the rebound. Felicio's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Back to Butler. Butler hammering it home.
Love the force and focus that Butler plays this game with. That was reflected in the finish.
LeBron, a screen on run. Pass to LeBron. Lets it go with a 3. Rondo with the rebound. Bulls trail by 3. Wade outside. And here is Gibson. Outside Rondo. Here's Butler. And they double up Butler. Shot clock at 6. And that one drops for him. Wade's got 6.
Yeah, you know, Rondo is such a gifted passer and a real good court maestro. He's able to probe and take advantage of the defense. His weaknesses.
Moving against Wade. A 3-ball. Kyrie Irving. And that's good. 10 points for him.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him.
They're at the limit already. That, to me, is just lazy defense.
Rondo with it. Butler in the corner. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And, you know, when Butler's hot, keep getting him the rock. It's that simple. It's not complicated.
And here's James outside. It's all in by the Bulls. Gibson's got his 5th rebound in this one. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Inside. Here's James. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Butler.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Here you go, man. Time to get up and make some noise.
A different look now for Cleveland. Shumpert comes in for Jefferson. And Mo Williams subbed in for Kyrie Irving. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Wade feeling it out a bit. For the tie. The rebound by James. James has got 4 rebounds in this game. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Dunleavy's checked in, and the second free throw, good.
Man, the confidence and flair that Wade plays with, uniquely his own. A dynamite two-guard who is also a clutch performer.
Gibson against James. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
After hitting 1-3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Here's Butler. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Cavaliers leading. Now Dunleavy hasn't made one yet. Williams passes to Dunleavy. James right side. Clock is at 3. And there's the call on James. That's his 5th foul.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Grant in for Rondo. Timeout called the Cavaliers. Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland.
Substitution on the court.
It's a close game here in Chicago. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Wade kicks to Gibson. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Wade finds Grant. For Chicago, they have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Pass to Anderson. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Wade's got 5 points now this quarter.
Out in the open floor, Wade can really turn on the Jets.
For 3, Love, and he's good on the 3 ball.
For 3.
Love's got it all tied up now for the Cavs. The Bulls have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. There's the screen. Grant the pass to Gibson. Felicio kicks to Gibson. 5 to shoot. Wade from outside. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Shumpert with it. Now defended by McDermott. And the dunk by Love.
That's heads-up basketball to find a teammate with a good look right there.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Pass to Felicio. Now Wade. Over Shumpert. Wade gets the bucket. Wade's got 11.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Up against Gibson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Getting inside, putting pressure on the defense. You've got to have that kind of aggressive approach.
At the line for the Cavaliers,
That free throw, no good.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Anderson. Jefferson comes in for Mike Dunlap. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Shepard. Now, here's Valentine. He's tightly guarded. Back to McDermott. Over in the corner, Portis. Pass to Valentine. Elbow shot is on the way. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love's got his 7th rebound here tonight. On the wing, Williams. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
There was some nice rhythm to that play.
Now, Valentine. McDermott passes to Valentine. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
at the line for
And the technical free throw is good.
He's still trying to find his footing, but Doug McDermott is a great shooter, no question about that, but he needs to keep adding more to his game.
Grant, he's checked in for Wade. Chris Anderson is checked in for Cleveland. LeBron comes in for Kevin Love. Back to Grant. Fires from deep. And again, Chicago. No good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Chicago trailing here.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And so it's Cleveland with it. LeBron is screen on Grant. Here's Irving. Banked in off the glass. Irving's got 12 points in the game.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
McDermott kicks to Mirotic. Pass to McDermott. Mirotic dishes to Grant. Valentine passes to Mirotic. On the clock. Over James. And the Bulls with another miss. Cleveland leading by 3. To the inside. Williams. Valentine grabs the board. Grant surveying the D. There's the 3. No good on the last second attempt there. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Cavaliers lead by 3. We've got more hoops coming your way. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by Jefferson. The Cavaliers shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. They get it back. Here's Jones. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Bulls trail by 3. McDermott down low, defended by Jefferson. Bulls moving the ball around. And Mirotic kicks to Grant. To tie it up. Mirotic's shot is off. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Here's Jefferson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And that athleticism of Jefferson can be difficult to guard against, which is why he gets fouled.
The first one falls. Hunter's checked in for Grant. Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Kevin Love comes in for Jones. And both free throws good for Jefferson. The Bulls shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Pass to McDermott. Hunter on the wing. Back to Valentine. To the wing on the left. Now here's McDermott. Shoots. Thompson with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
The Bulls call timeout.
Here are your 3-on-2 groups.
So for the Bulls, Zipser's checked in, and it's Grant in for Hunter. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen in to what Fred Hoiberg told his team. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Zipser. And again, no good by Chicago.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And now Liggins running the floor all by himself. And it's in there. Liggins has got the lead up to 9 now for the Cavs. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Cleveland.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Portis.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
James outside, beyond the arc. LeBron James making it look easy from deep.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Grant kicks to Valentine. Zipser to the middle. And Thompson sends it back.
Good job by Thompson using his size and strength to erase that shot.
James misses.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First one falls for him. And Cleveland making a change here.
Taking 2 shots.
And Grant drops them both. Cleveland leading by 10. Looking to end his cold spell, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
Bulls making a switch here. Rondo's checked in. Chicago's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Irving, and he lays it straight in. Irving's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Slashing to the rim with so much precision and skill. Irving, nearly impossible to contain when he spots a lane and decides to drive.
Pass to Butler. There's the triple. The Bulls with another miss. Cleveland with the ball. They grab their own miss. Here's Thompson. It's stolen by Wade. Rondo with it. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade.
Outstanding up-court vision from Wade that time.
James against Butler. James outside. Love outside. Over Gibson. Great D that time from Gibson. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Chicago Bulls. Butler finds Wade. They set the pick. Good D from Love. Cleveland leading by 12. Shumpert dishes to Love. And Butler sends it back.
That shot never had a chance thanks to the quick hands of Jimmy Butler.
To the paint, here's Felicio. Cavaliers with the rebound. Thompson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Irving passes to Love. Misses from short range.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Timeout, Cavaliers.
Some free t-shirts. Get up.
The Cavaliers leading by 10. James sets a screen for Irving. Pass to LeBron. Lets the three fly. Chicago grabs the miss. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Tries the spin move. Knocked away. And stolen by LeBron. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. Fry. Good.
Hey, there's no denying it. Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer than he gets credit for.
And there's the call on James. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
Richard Jefferson was checked in for James. Wade left side. And again, Chicago. No good. Cleveland has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Irving misses. Bulls trail by 12.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Cavaliers.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so, created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
Hey, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for LeBron.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Down low, here's Gibson. Second chance shot, and he lays it up and in.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
36 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Irving with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo, and it's Irving missing. Here's Chicago. Big stretch here going 10-2. The drive by Rondo, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing.
Boy, that's just cunning and crafty by Rondo. Drives in looking to draw a foul and hoping to knock down the shot as well. That's just good basketball.
So he comes up empty, missing both. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And no good on the second free throw. So he goes 0 for 2 there. And the Bulls call timeout here. They're behind by 6. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Big hand to your lovable Stance team.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Outside Rondo. Three-pointer. Thompson with the rebound, and he commits the intentional foul.
Jimmy Butler, second personal foul. Fifth team foul.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's off as well, so he misses both. Timeout call, the Bulls. They're trailing by 6.
Here you go.
Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
More Incredibles. Give him a hand.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Butler, no good. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game.
All the way to the sun. Get in the pocket like a why would I keep her? I never went London. I just went and gave to my brother. For dinner, oh, the supper. Why would you keep a little sucker? Why would you keep a little? Ride